Have you ever heard the saying, it's always darkest before the dawn? Let me tell you a little story to illustrate this. About 3 years ago, we decided to jump and go from our old barn and make the plunge and build a new barn with new technology. The new barn was going to change everything. It would change our processes, our procedures. It would change how we do everything. We wanted to make sure this was the right thing for us. We did all our research and decided, yep, this is it. But with any big change, there is always trepidation. It's always a little scary. And you have to jump in with both feet. The day the barn was built was really exciting. It was so nice. Cows went in. Everything was working perfect. Our excitement was high. It was a glorious day. Fast forward to about 3 weeks later. Then things were not quite as rosy. We weren't quite sure how to use the technology. Everything we did just took longer than it used to take. We just didn't quite know how to use everything yet. And everything was new. So it felt weird and uncomfortable. I remember looking at my husband. We both put our heads on the table. What have we done? It was just about that point, though, that things did start to turn around. We understood the technology better. The cows understood the technology better. Things started taking less time. And we got better and we got through things and it was more comfortable. Fast forward to 3 years later, there is no way that I'd ever go back to this instead of that. It was worth the cost. It was worth the angst. It was worth the trepidation to get from there to here. What's the moral of the story? If you're making a big change in your life, even personal or professional, and you're at the spot where you're just hanging on by your fingertips with a hope and a prayer, please remember this. It is always darkest before the dawn.